Hey guys, I'm recording this video because we already have the results of what they have been tracking in regards of overpower. Actually, it's there. Just gonna pick up my free claims very quickly, which actually we don't have a lot. Hope you can hear me well. I have my throat destroyed. I don't know if what it was because of the intubation or because I got sick like a cold because of the AC hospital. But anyway, overpower, insights and updates. You're not gonna like it. I don't like it. Still fucking bullshit. I'm checking Reddit, checking what is there. But I mean this just came out. This just came out. I got the notification from Discord like 3:10 p.m. Okay, 40 minutes ago. And actually there's one chat Overpowered and the Apocalypse Saga. So in several recent videos, Scobly has said that they don't want us to feel like we have to upgrade lower tier characters like we did Phantom X Scarlet Witch. Overpowered completely reverses that decision. If I choose not to take a tune to 105 Purple 3 Gear Tier 19 or 20 because I don't think they're worth it, they will get destroyed by the enemy if they are overpowered. So if somebody is just a support or controller that doesn't necessarily need a high stat to do their job, I have to upgrade them no matter what. So that's the most recent one. Overpowered insights, and yeah, let's take a look at this one. Reddit. I'm just gonna check out that one. Oh. Okay, so it's kind of the one that has overpower insights and updates. Commanders, first, we want to thank you for all your feedback you have shared with us about overpower. Your experience Marvel Strike Force important to us. Today, we'd like to update you on our plans. As we shared in our original Overpower blog, our goal is to ensure that your hard-earned progression, this is not a progression system, motherfuckers, is useful and provides an effective boost in combat. It is a boost, but it's not a progression. It is an extra bonus over what you are already progressing. Marvel Strike Force is a game which if you are Gear Tier 20 versus Gear Tier 19, you obviously have an advantage. Anyway, Marvel Strike Force is a game of character collection, progression, resource management, and squad-based combat. Many of the rewards you earn through gameplay are for upgrading your level, gear, and ISO, and that needs to feel satisfying and make your character stronger. Yes, but that's not the way. Make Gear Tier stronger. Make Purple 3, Purple 4 stronger. Not create something that just say, you hear that your enemy gain 500% extra damage. That's not how you do it. That's not. As Marvel Strike Force has grown over the years, new progression has become less effective in helping you win combat. We feel like there were two key reasons behind this. As the stats got bigger overall, each new level made less of a difference to the combat formulas. Character design, I mean, that's on you guys. You create the power crypt. Character designs has evolved over the years, and increasingly powerful character abilities have made stat progression less meaningful. Yeah, I mean, this one I have to agree, but again, it's not that big of a deal. One approach is solving this could be adding increasingly numbers to new character level, gear tiers, and ISO 8 upgrades. Actually, I think that's how it should be, although it sucks. They should just reset everything and then create a new gear tier system. But other than that, this is exactly what you should have done. 110, gear tier 21, 24, 22, 23, 24, ISO 4, purple 5, 4, 5, ISO orange, whatever. Then whatever. This had some downside. It would devalue progression for new players and inflate character power numbers to unreasonable levels. I mean, yes, that's the nature of power crypt. It will, and I mean, I feel for those new players, but this is how these games are. And on the other hand, if you don't have a system for catch up for new players to come up with a Gear Tier 20 team within 3 to 6 months, if you don't have that system, that's on you guys. Again, not on us. Anyway, it would also it wouldn't scale well over time, with the numbers needing to grow exponentially over the next few years to be impactful. I mean, yes, but that's how it is in the UC Engage game. That's how it is in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That's how it is in the SE Gundam game. That's how it is. Anyway, instead, Overpowered was created to address this in ways that scales well. Fuck no. By keeping your underlying stats at reasonable levels and adding bonus if you're fighting an enemy weaker than you, to ensure progression remains valuable as we continue to develop Marvel Strike Force. Again, this is not progression. This is just stomping the enemies. It's like a bully system. That's what I'm gonna call it, a bully system. We have an opportunity to gather data from hundreds of thousands of your battles and review the impact of overpower on the game. Gameplay data like this is crucial for understanding how our diverse community of players interact with character progression and combat in a way no amount of internal testing can accomplish. Yeah, because you don't do internal testing. After reviewing the data, here's what we're seeing. While Overpower is impactful, it is not overcoming skillful play and good squad selection in most cases. I mean, yes, because we don't have other alternative, and on the other hand, we are already being like we can't offshoot or whatever you want to call it. We can't. Players are choosing their battles more strategically and relying on proven counters, which allows them to find success in combat through smart decisions when even taking on higher powered opponents. I mean, I wouldn't call it that way. I would call it players are choosing to not battle Cosmic Crucible and not care about war. That's it. Overpower makes the most difference in matches where one squad has significantly more progression than the other. I mean, Gear Tier 10, Gear Tier 11 versus Gear Tier 10, for example, or 9. This is an expected outcome, as a big gap in progression should make a difference. Based on these findings, we do not plan to change the combat bonus provided by Overpowered, as they support healthy progression and balance. No, they are not. No, they are not. And Overpowered should have been 5, 10, and 50% extra damage, and that's it. Not 50 for Tier 1. That said, after thoroughly analyzing player data, it became evident that many mid-game and casual players will benefit from early access to our power system. I already called that. Based on the above, we'll be revisiting the threshold needed to unlock each overpower level. I mean, it's not the threshold, it's the resources that you're giving in the game economy. Our goals with these updates are make it easy for players to get into early and mid levels of overpower, reasonable requirements to attain each level so progress feels possible and within reach, provide valuable combat boosts for players chasing and earning maximum progression for their character levels, gears, and ISO 8. Here's a new list of overpower level requirements that and what they were at launch. Yellow levels have reduced requirements, while green stay the same as whatever. So let me take a look at it. Because you can. So, Overpower 1, you had to be level 90. Imagine that stupid bullshit. Anyway, they modified it. So it's now level 50. Then Overpower 2, Gear Tier 10 versus Gear Tier 17. Overpower 3, Green 5, 4, 75, 5, Gear Tier 15, 6, Blue 5. I mean, up to Blue 5. Let's say 100, level 100, right? Let's say level 100, which should be the new normal. So before you got to Overpowered 7, now you attain it even sooner than that, and Overpowered 8 is exactly the same. Overpower 9 is exactly the same, and Overpower 10 is exactly the same, as well as Overpowered 11. So most of my characters, the strongest ones, the arena ones, the meta ones, whatever, are in my case, are at level 10, right? The difference here is Gear Tier 20. That makes completely make or break. Let me go back. As we move on to the next stage of, I'm going to download it. As we move into the next stage of Marvel Strike Force, we want to feel rewarded for your time and effort spent in the game. With our new event structure, seasons, intel store, and many other changes coming to the game soon. Endgame players will have the ability to level up the characters to benefit more from Overpower. I mean, I don't see it. We don't have training materials. we don't have gear tier 20. So yeah, I don't see it. Progression you will learn will matter more than ever. Yeah, like no, that won't happen. Overpowered will be available tool at your disposal. We genuinely appreciate the community's passion. It plays a vital role in shaping Marvel Strike Force, and we are excited for you to experience what's in store for this upcoming age. Let's take a look at the comments. This is gonna be probably a long video because of this format, but again, you guys are tone deaf. Plus absolute liars. OP has nerfed our rosters. Yeah, I did. It hasn't made for more strategy. It's wiped out most counters and forces us to upgrade characters that we don't want to upgrade, of course. That's what you should. What this should say is we discuss it with the Krakens, and they love not to have to think about how to play the game because the game. So because they want it, it's saying seriously, you guys are unbelievable dense. Overpowered is garbage. No amount of spin is gonna make the community feel otherwise. And actually, this guy is completely true. Imagine an infestation team. I mean, it is very power crept and useless practically by now. But imagine you have on defense at let's say 7 at 7, right? Then comes obviously. Nowhere are their natural counters. But if they come at gear tier 8, for example, Nova at gear tier 19, at OverPowered 8, they're going to completely destroy them without effort at all. So you have already been wiped out of your war defense. So, I mean, this is what they want you to do. Do not recommend it. But then what you need to do? Upgrade infestation to gear tier 19, all of them, and then you have a proper match. Although again, nowhere is a counter for infestation, so they are still gonna win if they are evenly matched. That's how they worked before. But again, examples like this: infestation, mercenaries, or underworld, or heroes for hire, etc., etc. So that these guys want you to upgrade heroes for hire to gear tier 19, 105, even gear tier 20. So yeah, they have nerfed it, and again, more strategy. Let's focus on attack. So imagine that you see it's not gonna happen, but imagine that you see a gear overpower 11 infestation, and you have an overpower 10 nowhere. You're gonna get destroyed. So what's about the strategy? It's not strategy. You lost your strategy. You lost the natural way of things by this abomination of a system. The balls on these people. They just titled this post, "Get fucked, commanders." You could have wrote, "We hear you and we don't care," instead of all that. That's my kids will all spending. I was just waiting for the data to make my decision. These developers either don't play the game or have cracking rosters. Based on these findings, we don't plan to change the combat bonuses provided by Overpowered. What you really mean is to say your top players are low in OP, you're going to lose a lot of players over this. The fact that they had to lower the unlocked treasure just proves that most players wouldn't benefit from it. Exactly. Like Overpowered 1 was way high up there. And even now, most of the community feedback I've seen has been overwhelmingly negative. People don't like how Overpowered has changed the feel of combat. It's less about building good teams and more about raw numbers. I get that you wanted progression to feel meaningful, but this isn't the way. No, this is not. There had to be a better solution than just laying invisible stat bonuses that discord core gameplay. My God, these guys are preaching. Adding bonuses if you're fighting an enemy weaker than you. Isn't the advantage already there? You're fighting an enemy weaker than you. Embarrassing. I can see this. I can see my time with this game coming to an end. And yeah, I already said it. Like, you already have the inherited advantage of gear tier 20 versus gear tier 19. Like, you're doing more damage, you have more resistance, you have more health, you have more armor, you have more focus. Why did I need it? Another system over on top of that. Not overcoming skillful play. They're just lying now. Not really though. It's really a skill issue on the end of most players. They're used to 3 million punch ups that take no thought, which is hilarious because what they're saying crack is it OP for. I think my line is made still doing 2 million punch ups everywhere. Just take some brain power. And that about it. Like, yeah, motherfucker, don't defend them. Scope play. Am I out of touch? No, the players are who are out of touch. Haha, I love this. I never had anyone shit in my ears like that. The fact Scopely are doubling down this is crazy. Saying working as intended and that they listen to the feedback and not changing the bonuses is insane. I wouldn't be surprised if the game sunsets within 2 years or so. Yeah. We don't want to undo some of the work we did on the game, no matter how poorly thought it was out. We just want to make sure those high-level rosters can reliably beat everybody under them because they give us the most money. Pathetic. They'd rather care to the new player base because they will most likely give them money not knowing how stale the end game is until they get there. They love doing this, especially when a new movie attracts more victims. Yeah. I wonder how many people commented before seeing the new level requirements. There's nothing wrong with OP. Share on your Pathfinder for shame on you Pathfinder for such a stupid response block. Can't wait to see the leaderboard in 2 more weeks. Tone this as usual. Brand with Scopely. The stupidest decision ever. Dozens posts last week saying we just want communication. Monkey pockerels. So yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, it's already 16 minutes, but Tone that response 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 8 hours ago. So yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I was not showing this, but anyway. Obviously, this is bad. All that is needed this to fix the game is golden training materials. Yep. OP has broken the games. They've refused to update all the sale modes, campaign challenges, etc. Only new game modes are getting dark dimension, raids once a year. Raids need more balance, chaos are too long, and spotlights are too short. Yeah, more training materials. We are my version last. We're in log. There's training materials in game. Is in log with your credit card number. Yep. So. And this fucking game kind of got stuck there. I mean, obviously I didn't have my hopes high. And of course I don't like OP at all. I really think it's a detriment to the gameplay. I particularly myself, I'm not a cracker, I'm not a spender, I'm not anything. But I don't benefit from it at all. Absolutely at all. And on the contrary, it just makes everything harder. The guy complaining like, yeah, you guys just had to use strategy and think a little bit. Like, no. 10 fucking fights every other week, every other day. Then 3 fucking 6, 8 to 18 fights. 3 days a weekend. No. I don't want to think. I just want to throw my teams, win or lose, move on. So, again, I'm not defending OP by any means. Just saying that doesn't surprise me that they took this decision and went with it. They don't care about it. They don't care about the game. They just care about money, which is obvious. It's a company. It's a business. It's how these guys operate. It's how every other mobile game operates. Have been seeing a lot of posts for the SD Gundam Generation Eternal game, which had their new event launch, and I spent 30,000 diamonds into opening the ores, so to speak, and getting just one of the UR or like top mobile suits. 30,000, and again, people are complaining and everything. It is how it is, guys. It's how these games are. I was playing the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game a bit ago. I started like 5 years after launch, and then and although it does have catch-up mechanics, I never got up to Relic. I have already covered this a lot. I got some characters to Relic, a couple of teams, maybe one or two teams, to Relic 5, and they had already launched Relic 9 or Relic 10. 8 or 9. So I don't remember. Like, yeah, you have to spend money to catch up in this case, if you want to catch up. If you don't want to catch up, you just want to play. You don't, but you're not going to be in the top. You're not going to be at the top. And again, similar to the UC Engage game, I don't always pull the mobile suits, not because they are bad. Actually, don't pull them because they are not good. They are just okay, but they are not top arena meta defining, game changing stuff. So I don't pull a lot of them, like a lot of them. So am I missing something by not pulling them? You can argue that. You can say that, yeah, I am missing, and I am struggling in arena right now, but it's what it is. It's the life of the FTP. Now, for example, I still plan on upgrading my Odin to Gear Tier 20, right? But this is doable without Overpower 11. I'm still staying within 50 to 25, within that range. I am getting 400 per day, not 500. If I wanted to get 500, then yeah. So I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna start with this one. So yeah, again, this proves that it is doable on the reasonable levels. Again, we are I myself, Alex, I am never gonna be in top 5, top 3 in arena. Never, unless I start spending like $1,000 per month. So that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do it. I just have to be content with the few free to play stuff that I have, and that's it. But I'm showing this content because, again, I'm talking about arena mainly. Arena is my it's the only source of, well, the main source of course, right? And raids are mostly the only source of Gear Tier 20. So those have to be your priorities. War, fuck it. Cosmic Crucible for a couple of diamonds, nah, fuck it. You get my point. It's not needed. It's not needed. Don't play. Don't play war. I mean, I know the alliances get crazy and yeah, they are just doubling down, being scumbags. Yep. Yeah, my alliance is gonna be mad as fuck. But I'm just gonna throw the teams without care, without anything. If they win, great. If they lose, sorry, it's not me. It's overpowered. And same for Cosmic Crucible. I'm gonna stop playing Cosmic Crucible. So again, I just went 4 fucking ranks, not even enough to be within 400. But I'm gonna continue doing my attacks, and yeah. Now, in regards of what we have today, finally less and less stupid shit. Good. Look, I'm closer to this one. So raid attacks. Oh, it's already been done. This is skill. I can completely do skill 4 with obviously I corded the fuck out of this team, but I can do it. And my plan, I have already started planning for Professor X saga. I'm gonna show you, right? So first one is city. Obviously it's I mean, obviously I was gonna say obviously, but it's not that obvious. But it's Punisher, Hitmonkey's energy generation, Silver Sable, it's a monster. Then Blade and Oath. Those are city, right? Then for global villains and global heroes. Global villains, it's almost full Orchis, Lady, Scientist, Nimrod, Sentinel, and the Orchid that recommended Omega Red. So yeah, that's it. And for heroes, it's Falcon, Peggy Carter, Captain America, Patriot, and the fifth one who is I don't remember who's the fifth one. I'm first. And then it's Cosmic Villains and Cosmic Heroes or Lylander. Obviously, the last one is Cosmic Villains, Shadow King, Knoll, and I don't remember. I think it was the 3 Annihilator piece. I think so. It makes sense. I mean, Thanos, Gore, Gladiator. So, kind of makes sense. It's Cosmic and then Villain. Right? Cosmic and then Villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for heroes, it's Havoc, Miss Marvel Classic, Medusa, obviously Lylander, and Odin. It's Lylander. I mean, she's already favorited. So yeah, that's my plan, guys. Almost half an hour into the video. And daily battle raids, okay, open armory. Almost half an hour again discussing OP and cats out of the bag. Okay, cats out of the bag, guys. I honestly don't know how long will I continue playing this game. In the meanwhile, again, people are complaining about the other game, about the SD Gundam generation, whatever. It's things that happen, right? You can't have everything free in this type of games, and you can. This one, in difference to the Gundam, you don't pull everything. You don't need to pull everything. If you pull the top one, then you don't. In this game, no. In this game, you need full teams, and full teams for full fucking different things. So, if you ask me, I think, and that's just a personal opinion, I think the Gundam games are a little bit more less ambitious with your money, less greedy, right? You get less for less. In this case, you get less for more. I don't know if I said it correctly. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave for today, and I'm gonna be seeing you around tomorrow. I mean, again, they are not gonna change their minds, so that's it. We can wrap up the conversation on OverPowered. Alexa signing out for today. Thank you very much, and see you around, guys. And I'm gonna play the Gundam UC Engage game right now. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.